Hello, I'm Nick Arganbright, and in this week's episode of Opposing Roles. Season 2, Episode 13, Hag Factor, Part 2. The battle with the Hag continues. Everyone have dice, extra paper, pencils, their character sheets? All right, let's begin.
Here's your story, let's begin. The world is fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes.
Let's roll for initiative.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
This season, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons by Wizards of the Coast. Our players this season are...
Isaiah Shellwitz,
Jessica Gibson, Laura Spires.
I'm Will Scarborough. I am the DM.
And this is Opposing Roles.
You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could.
This is Opposing Roles. Season 2, Episode 13, Hag Factor, Part 2. This is an almost actual play podcast with every season featuring a different RPG game system, sometimes reoccurring, other times brand new. Don't have anything to point out table talk-wise, a section where we discuss inside references or jokes at the table. If you feel we should have said something, please let us know at goodbadgeeky@gmail.com. Support Opposing Roles on Patreon at patreon.com/D4K Studios. Right from day one, $5 gives you early access to all of our podcasts, such as Opposing Roles, The Good, the Bad, and the Geeky, and the magically unauthorized misadventures of Rocky and Boinkle and Friends, plus unreleased audio tracks, archived audio, and more, such as original UTMT Patreon content, archived comics for UTMT, Dribble for Kids, and Tales of the 8th Grade Nothing, including brand new exclusive comics and other projects premiering for our patrons first, and more. For as much content as you have access to, you can cancel at any time after that first payment, and you can come back anytime. Become a patron for just $5 a month and support us by heading over to patreon.com/D4K Studios.
You actually manage to hit its hand, slicing off 4 of its fingers that just like pop off and land on the ground like
Yikes.
a little pool of blood just starts to build up around him as she just like stares at her hand screaming. Magnus, you are now up.
I have a question. If I stab with my dagger, is that strength or what would I be rolling?
It can be strength or dexterity
Okay.
as it is a finesse weapon.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to stab with my dagger, but I'm going to do dexterity because that's better. 12. I rolled a 12, so I got 15.
That does not hit.
Ugh.
Damn.
Oh wait, did you do it with advantage?
Oh, wait. No, I didn't. Oh, I got 16. So 16 plus, what did I say? 16 plus 3, so 19.
That does hit.
Woo! Rocket! Holding her down!
It's like pummeling her.
It's like the snake is just like,
Hurry every time you are hitting it with an attack, you're like precisely getting around the snake. Like it's got her mostly around the legs, but like occasionally his head pops up to her abdomen a little bit. Right, so roll damage for that.
And that's the 4 4s, or how do I roll damage?
If it's just a dagger, it would be the D4. So 1d4 plus
1d4.
your dexterity modifier.
So I rolled 4 plus 1, so 5.
Okay, 5 damage.
Woo.
Yeah, her hand just like, she loses the fingers. She's screaming. You run up, you just slam the dagger into the hand, like where the fingers had been. And like the blade like pops out her wrist and you just rip it out as her hand is now just like a flap of broken bone and flesh that is just dangling there.
Ow! That was a real rude move I just did.
Oh my god, that is so good.
Jeez.
She is still alive. Her hand, though, is not as much.
Feels like she's gonna bleed out any minute, right? If we just let Rocket hold her for a while.
So with that, speaking of Rocket, what is Rocket doing?
Gonna keep constricting.
All right, roll the subsequent damage for that then.
All right, and is that also at an advantage still, or?
Yes, that will be an advantage. I guess it should technically, since she's grappled, it should just auto do it. I mean, just squeeze her.
All right.
Their
So
bones pop out.
the first one is Boo is an 11, and then the second one is a 16.
The attack, since she's already grappled,
Oh.
the damage is automatic. So just roll the damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I had rectified what I had originally said, but I didn't communicate that I was rectifying it, so it just kind of sounded like I was rambling, which I do.
All right, so that is 11 plus for damage plus 4, so that's 15 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Jesus.
She's literally like staggering around like
Is she staggering? Because she's literally
but she's still alive. She's literally, her blood is pouring out of her profusely, but she's just like, I will kill you all.
Damn.
Wow.
Tenacity, you're up.
I'm not going to be. I'm going to heal myself.
Okay.
Good.
Since I'm a paladin and I'm awesome, I'm going to heal myself for 15 points. Because
Gotta lay those hands on.
I'm going to lay some hands. I'm pretty much okay now. Back up to 22.
Yeah. You're good. Yeah, you just being like, she's about to die anyway. Heal yourself up really quick. In that case, it's now her turn. She is going to... She is going to cast... Yeah, she's going to cast... Let me double check the wording of the spell really quick. She's going to cast Sleep on... We'll see. Because it depends.
Middle of a pitch battle. Someone's going to pulse.
This is out of game, but who has the lowest hit points currently?
I have 25.
I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
I think I only have 11.
That doesn't... Have you taken damage?
I wrote down 11 points of force damage.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
That's why I was thinking.
So yeah, you were asleep.
I wasn't helping that much anyway.
You gave poetic justice. You stabbed that fucker with the knife that killed Perel.
Does anyone have lower than 19 HP?
No.
Okay. In that case, yeah, Magnus is the only one that falls asleep.
Wait a minute. I apologize. Being that I'm in wolf form, I have 11 hit points. Does that count? Or
Let's see.
because as Ludo, I have 25, but as the wolf, I have 11. So I might be asleep too.
You do actually. Yeah, you are asleep. Oh, and so how many hit points does Rocket have actually?
60.
Oh, Rocket's not asleep. Yeah, so everyone sees Rocket's wrapped around the hag. The hag just kind of like mutters like and Magnus and Ludo just pass out.
Cool.
With that, Ludo, it would have been your turn. Let me see.
I roll to wake up. No, I'm kidding.
That actually is not an option with the sleep spell. So you are still asleep unless you take damage or someone wakes you up.
Can I dream a dreamy dream in the meantime?
Yeah. You dream You dream a dream of time gone by, back when life was worth living. But yeah, you do dream 6 seconds of a dream.
Oh.
Because that is how long a round is. Vin Diesel, you are up. Your wolf friend and your fiery friend are both sleepy friends. And the hag is a bleedy friend. Not really. She's bleedy.
Rolled a 19.
That will hit.
Yeah, so that's 24.
Oh, never mind. That doesn't hit.
24 doesn't hit.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, the fuck
How has she
happened?
gotten
Man.
stronger?
When you guys fell asleep, she just put on like 8 levels of plate armor.
I got an 11 damage plus 4, so 15.
Okay.
I'm using my great axe if that wasn't.
Oh, we know.
Oh, we know.
We just always assume you're using a great axe.
Fighters are just gonna
Yeah,
chop her.
you as soon as she has her hand stretched out casting the spell that knocks out Ludo and Magnus, and as soon as she finishes that spell, you just bring your axe down and lop that other hand off.
Ow.
Oh, shit.
There's like a torrent of blood just shooting out. She's just like screaming wildly as half of her one hand is missing because she's just got a thumb on this one and then nothing on this one.
Beautiful.
And she's just like raging, a flap from her chest just kind of there. She's alive.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
All right.
But she's
Tenacity.
like this close to death.
Come on, Rocket.
Oh,
Yeah, it is now Rocket's turn because
He gets an
Magnus
auto
is
hit,
unconscious.
right? So
Do I
Can
get-
Rocket
does. He
fight her
does get an
face
auto
off?
is it an auto
Uh,
hit or
It is an auto hit, yeah.
Oh.
She didn't fight the grapple, so
I
roll
am
the
just.
damage.
I'm gonna bite her fucking face off. So that is
Rocket.
2 dice
Don't fuck it up.
6. So that is 7 plus 4 is 11 damage.
All right. The Python rocket just shoots up, bites her face, grabbing onto her nose, just tearing it off slowly as she's screaming, as exposed bone is just her face at this point. Blood is everywhere. She's screaming. Her hands are basically gone. She's still standing.
Oh. Ow.
Oh my god!
On a scale of, I'll out of game, I will say, on a scale of 1 to 100 and something, she's a 1.
Oh shit!
Is now a 1? Or has always been a 1?
Tenacity, I think if it's your
So
turn,
on
buddy,
that note,
take us
Tenacity,
home.
it's your turn to try
still
and
get
hit her at the moment.
advantage.
You still have advantage. She's still grapples.
All right, let's roll it twice.
Oh
So that's
no.
17, and that's a. Oh wait, that's a 4. Never mind. So that's a 17 and a 15.
You miss.
Oh shit!
The sword just swings by. She's like barely like conscious at this point. Her nose gone, her hands basically gone. She's just screaming crazily, and you just go to swing, but she's flailing everywhere. So you just go right by. She has a turn. She's gonna magic missile at you, Tenacity. I mean, you just swung at her.
I
You
feel
take-
much better than I did 2 turns ago. 2 rounds ago.
You do. You take 10 points of force damage as it, and then she just kind of goes back to like being like, "Ah, I'll kill you." Actually, it's more like, "Ah,
I mean, you know the snake's turn is coming up, so this is about to be over.
Ludo, you're unconscious. Vin Diesel, you're up.
Come on, Vinny.
1 was
Vinny,
13, and 1 was 2, so the 13 one is just 17.
That does not hit. Wait, what's your strength modifier?
Oh, wait. No, it's plus 5. Just kidding. So 18.
Yeah. So you hit. I'm not gonna make you roll damage. You, having slashed this chick to bits, you cut off part of one hand, one of the other. Her nose was bitten off by a snake. Her chest is just a flap of flesh. She has been cut in half, seared. What else has had bitten repeatedly? almost crossbowed, and you just bring the axe down and just hack right down the middle, her head splitting in half
Like
as she's just screaming bloody murder. You make sure to stop before it hits Rocket. So at her crotch, basically. It just slices down, and she just down the middle.
on top of him.
The python just kind of like and like slithers out. As soon as she drops, Ludo and Magnus, you are back up to being conscious. You wake up. Ludo, probably you're still in wolf form. There is now half a hag on you, just like bleeding all over your fur.
Oh, fuck. I turn back into Ludo as I say that. Like, the fucking get it off. Get it off.
We
Turns
now
back, it's a mouthful.
What I say? Sorry.
we not have a clean boss battle. Is that not something this group can do?
Yeah, but the night hag is in fact dead. You looking around the room in the immediate aftermath, you would see that there are a few jars of pickled livers. Delicious.
Should I take them with us?
Look, we were right.
$1,000,000.
We are now 99.
Collection.
Never know when you might.
Yeah, there's 2 jars of pickled livers with one that is about half finished.
Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't need them. I'll leave them.
Yeah, in the immediate aftermath, if everyone wants to make a quick investigation check while I step away from the camera for just a second, because I left some notes away from me.
I only got a 5.
I got a 14.
Got a 13.
Should I have rocket roll?
I mean,
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Oh, wait, investigation. So I have 13.
All right, one moment.
Four.
All right. So what was the highest number rolled?
I had a 13.
I had
13.
I think I have 14. And
Okay.
Then, and then 9. Or no, sorry. No, it was worse. It was like 5 for rocket.
Okay.
It was low.
Just find what I'm looking for.
While he does that, I just like say Ludo looks at the split body and just goes, looks like, and I pull out my glasses, like, looks like she made a split decision. Yeah.
Why do you do this?
Why are you the way that you are?
Why is
Why do you bring it along?
I was
just-
just waiting for this one moment. Just that's the only reason why I have those glasses. It's the only reason.
As it should be.
We're in a dark cave and you're putting on sunglasses.
He's that douchebag.
And then in my brain, I hear a sound like, yeah.
Glasses and caves.
So inside the room, the first thing you notice, there's a small like kind of crate that has some random items kind of strewn about in it. Most of it seemingly useless. Things like clothes that are nicer, as well as some like mundane keepsakes of like books and stuff. But what really gets your attention, first off, is there's this very fine leather belt with this brass belt buckle on it that features what looks like a dwarven man with a helmet. Additionally, inside are 2 rings. The first of which is it's this pretty basic looking ring. However, it has a very fine citrine gem in it. It's a silver ring with the citrine gem. And then the other one is it's a ring that kind of has this look of like waves along the band. And those are kind of the three distinct items you can find in this crate. Additionally, on her body is this kind of pale white stone with this green glyph marked on it. If anyone has like the identify spell or something like that, you can cast it. If not, you will have to have someone determine what these things are.
Mm-mm.
Do not.
You could also just attune to them and find out as well.
I do not have a tune.
How do you attune to something? I can just
Basically, you meditate on it for like an hour. And then it binds its magic to you. If it's magical.
Oh, well, I guess I can do that, but I mean, it seems like not the best thing.
After dinner.
Seriously, I'm pretty
Before we
big.
sleep. We can attune.
Take the crate, leave the livers.
Take the jewels, leave the livers.
Take the 4 items of interest.
Yes.
Makes sense. So with that, do you return to the village or just continue on your journey north?
Do we have to take what's his name home?
Anything else?
No, he didn't end up coming with us, I thought.
Yeah, Cade's chilling, possibly vomiting.
He decided not to come. I say that town is weird and lame, and we just get out of here.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't think those weirdos have anything for us.
I mean, technically, we did protect them. They are safe now because we killed the hag, so the hag won't be coming back for vengeance. They're good now.
yeah,
We got their gold too, so.
yeah, we got everything they had to offer us, I think, unless we want a fish dinner. But
We did literally take all the riches from the town, but we did prevent their livers from being harvested.
yeah, so
There
fair.
you go.
That's true.
There's
All right. In that case, with that, with the certainty of the village's safety now secured, as well as some new toys for you to all fiddle with, and the satisfaction of not only having killed a doppelganger, but having split a hag in half in her lair, you continue to venture north in search of new prospects and hopefully less weird villages.
Opposing Roles is presented by D4K Studios and is produced in conjunction with Nick Argenbright and co-produced by Ashley Carlson and Catherine Ranella. Our game system for this episode is Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition by Wizards of the Coast. Our cast is William Scarborough as the Dungeon Master, with Laura Spires as Magma Scortus, Isaiah Shulwitz as Tenacity, Jessica Gibson as Vin Diesel, and Nick Argenbright as Ludo. Our second season has also been made possible by our Kickstarter backers, such as Woos, Yannick, Doug Poeta, Christopher LeBlanc, Andrew, Kenny, Jerome Wetzel, Casey May, Anonymous, Tadia Ordway, Anthony Portillo, Jen and Brian Petrie, Guest 16554255418, Laura Spires, Kimberly Barr, Kyle Jepson, Becky Horseman, Kevin Heyman, Jaleesa James, Ariel Wiles, Max Messick, Kyle Keckley, Vivian Lermond, Night Gig Studios, Dave Olson, Shannon Marie Watts, Ian Gardreau, Nikhil Makija. Music for the show provided by Derek Shire and Pink Zebra featuring Benji Jackson. Please support our musicians by checking out the show notes for their respective links. We are, of course, on Twitter and Instagram under the username GoodBadGeeky. Follow that for updates on all the different projects I'm involved in, including Opposing Roles. Dungeons & Dragons and all related titles, logos, and characters are trademark property of Wizards of the Coast, and Opposing Roles does not imply any endorsement, affiliation, or sponsorship by the copyright and trademark holders unless otherwise noted. Opposing Roles is a production of D4K Studios.